We're filming on my lunch break now, so this video has to be real fast. I don't really like how you can see the camera in the background, but just ignore it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another TBR prompt jar chooses my monthly reads. I can't believe it's gonna be April 1st and Easter this weekend. But with that, we're gonna do another TBR jar chooses my monthly reads. As you guys can see, that's my selection because honestly I can't, I'll be sitting on the floor again and I really don't want to do that for this video. Actually, I can put these two as well. I'm gonna put Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmis and Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin. I think that's how you say it. I've never read these two books either and they're on my spring TBR, so I'm gonna include them in this video. Hopefully I will choose a prompt that will select those two books because I really want to read them for the month of April. Also, you guys might notice that my background's a little bit different. I just set up my bookshelf. We have a ladder bookshelf behind me and then we have my newly organized TBR cart. That was last week's video. If you haven't watched that, go watch that video and then come back and watch this one. I will also have it linked down below in the description. Let's get into what my TBR jar chooses for the month of April. Orange or black cover? I'm looking down here too. I'm sorry that you guys can't see it. I am just so lazy and I really do not feel like sitting on the floor today. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to go with black. I don't have any books with a orange cover. I know what I'm gonna pick. This is Before We Were Strangers by Renee Carlino. All I know about this book is that this couple dates, they break up for 15 years and then they reunite. There's a plot twist. A lot of people on BookTok say that this is a underappreciated book and this should be up there on BookTok, but it's not. And for that reason, I've been really excited to read this, and it's very short, which I think is great because it means it's super achievable. Normally my TBR videos are very unrealistic, but I'm gonna try to make this one more realistic so I can get through my TBR actually this time. Book 2. Only gonna pick 5 books this video because again, I want this TBR to be very realistic and I want to finish it this month. Animal on the cover. I don't know if this has an animal. I genuinely did not know if this had an animal on the cover. I know that Daisy Hates has tigers on it, but I also think this is seriously the only book that I have on my shelf right now with an animal besides Bride. Should I choose Bride or should I choose Magnolia Parks? Magnolia Parks is a whole series commitment, whereas Bride is a standalone. I don't know because I've been really wanting to get into Magnolia Parks, but I want to make it a whole video. But I don't know if I want to commit to it this month, whereas Bride is just such an easy standalone. What do I do? I don't know. Alright, we'll go with Bride. And, which hurts me to say, but I haven't read Allie Hazelwood, and if I get to Magnolia Parks, which I really want to do this month, I'll do it. But let's get some standalones in here so that way I don't have to worry about series commitments. So exciting because this TBR video has all new books on the shelves, so I feel very excited to pick these books and actually start reading them. All right, third. This is a book set back in time. And I do actually think Lessons in Chemistry and Tomorrow and Tomorrow, I think they both are set back in time. I think Lessons in Chemistry is, okay, the early 1960s. I think Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow is set in the 80s. I'm not really sure. I don't have that much time to research this book either. I think it's set in the 80s, but I'm not sure. Whereas this one literally says it in the book that this is based in the early 1960s. So I'm gonna choose Lessons in Chemistry because my grandma gifted this to me as well. And I feel like I have to read it and give her my opinion. I feel like we are choosing some really good reads, and I feel like this TBR video is a lot more realistic than my last one. My last one I had like 5 fantasies, I want to say, and they were like 600-page books. Maybe I'm being dramatic. I don't know. I honestly can't remember what I chose in that video, but I definitely know it was unrealistic. A book everyone is talking about. Okay. I know which one I'm gonna pick for this prompt. I'm going to pick A Little Life by Anya. I think it's Anya, or it's Hanya. I think it's Anya. Yanagera. Sorry if I butcher this name, but I have heard so many things on TikTok. Everyone's like, yeah, I really like this book, but I wouldn't recommend it because it's so sad. And maybe that's how I will feel once I'm done with this book, but I have to know the ending. It is Eating Me Alive. I just watched One Day on Netflix. I sobbed so hard at the ending of One Day on Netflix. So maybe I am not mentally built for this. I don't know. I thought I was, but maybe after watching One Day I'm not, and maybe I think this is sadder than One Day. We'll see, but I feel like I've been really wanting to get to this, and for that reason I'm gonna choose this book. We have one more. Maybe I'll make it another one. Maybe I'll make it 6. A book you can read in one sitting. I am going to choose One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid. So I've read The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by her. I absolutely loved it. I ate it up. I didn't give it 5 stars. I gave it 4.75 or 4.5 stars. It's super up there. I think about that book whenever someone's like recommend me a book that you loved, and that's one of my go-tos. But I'm going to pick One True Loves because I genuinely love her writing. A lot of people have given this 5 stars. The book is about a girl and a boy. They're dating. The boy disappears. No one finds him. No one hears from him. So the girl decides to move on with her life. She starts dating someone new. 10 years later, the boy who disappeared reappears, and she's left with, well, I technically never broke up with the boy who disappeared, and now I'm dating someone new. So who am I going to choose to date? And I just feel like that is such an intriguing storyline. I think I'm gonna end up reading this in one sitting. Maybe I'll save this book for a 24-hour readathon, but I definitely do think I'm gonna eat this book up. So for that reason, I'm choosing that. Let's do one more for the hell of it. I just love these videos, and I want to pick one more, even though I probably won't get to all 6. Here's the last one. This one is actually so perfect. So this is Read a Standalone, which we have all of these to choose from. I think I'm gonna choose Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. I really have been wanting to read this book for a long time. I love the cover. I think it's so springish. And for that reason, I'm picking it. I've heard it's such a good read. Especially, I saw Haley Pham give it 5 stars. And so for that reason, I think it's gonna be 5 stars. I don't know. I just think, I don't know. I just am really excited to read this book, and I don't think it's that long. It's 400 pages. It's an average book size, so I don't think I should have too hard of a time reading it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited to read this. I want to go in blindly. All I know is it's about video games, and that's really it. Let's do a little recap. The first book that I chose was by Renee Carlino, and this is Before We Were Strangers. The second book that I am picking up is Bride by Ali Hazelwood. This is a new release, and this is Ali Hazelwood's first romantasy. So I haven't read any of her other books, but I am excited because I just found out she was originally a fan fiction author, and I love my fan fiction authors. So I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna really love her writing style, even though I don't like fan fiction, but I do. Like, if it's really good fan fiction, then I love the author. For instance, pretty much all the Germani authors are really good, and she was a Rey and Kylo Ren fanfic author, and then she made their stories into, I think, The Love Hypothesis. So I do think I'm gonna like her writing. All right, then we have A Little Life. I'm kind of terrified to read this book. I don't know what I'm expecting from this. I think it's gonna be really, really sad, and I think I'm gonna have to get into a really sad mood, and cry along with this book, but I think it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a sad time, but it's gonna be a good time. Then we have One Tree Love by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I think this is gonna be a 5-star. I'm so looking forward to this one. And then the last two books we have are Lessons in Chemistry and Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow, which I think these go so good together. I think they just look really nice on a bookshelf together, which I had them on this bookshelf, but I feel like it's cheating to have books that I haven't read on my bookshelf. I feel like they need to be on my TBR cart, so I kind of just want to finish these so that I can put these on my bookshelf and not feel bad about it, if that makes any sense. Probably doesn't. But anyways, all right guys, well that was my TBR prompt jar chooses my April reads. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to my channel. I make videos weekly. And yeah, welcome to my channel if you're new, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Bye!